You ever felt something between you and a woman, but she never says it? No confession, no love texts, no dramatic moments, just silence. But still, something about the way she looks at you lingers. Something in the way she remembers your words, your habits, your moods. It's almost like her heart is speaking, but her lips are afraid to follow. That's the thing about real love. It's rarely loud. It hides in small actions, quiet glances, unspoken care. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. You'll walk away from someone who was silently choosing you every single day. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 signs that a woman truly loves you, but stays silent. And when you understand these, you'll never have to guess her feelings again. Let's begin. 1, her eyes hold what her mouth can't say. They say eyes never lie, and when it comes to a woman who truly loves you but stays silent, that's exactly where her truth hides. You'll notice it, even if she tries to hide it, the way her gaze lingers on you just a second longer than normal. The softness in her stare when you're talking about something you love. That flicker of sadness when you talk about another woman, or when you casually mention leaving. She won't say anything, but her eyes will say everything. When a woman loves in silence, her body betrays her emotions. She might look away quickly, pretending to be focused on something else. But that brief moment, that pause, it's real. It's her heart whispering what her lips can't. You'll feel it when she listens to you, how her pupils widen, how her eyes light up when you enter the room. You might brush it off, think it's politeness or habit, but it's not. It's connection, unspoken yet powerful. She might not text, "I miss you," but the way she looks at you after a few days apart says it. You can almost see the ache in her expression. Her silence doesn't come from a lack of love, it's protection. Maybe she's been hurt before. Maybe she's scared you don't feel the same. Or maybe she believes that saying it out loud will ruin the fragile peace she feels around you. So instead she keeps it inside, but her eyes, they keep giving her away. If you pay close attention, you'll see it. The quiet way she looks at you like she's memorizing your face, storing it in her heart just in case you leave. The way her eyes soften when you laugh, how she seems more alive when you're around. That's not friendly admiration. That's love hiding behind restraint. A woman can control her words, but her eyes, they'll always tell the story her heart's too scared to share. 2, she makes space for you in her life. Quietly. You'll notice it in the little things first. She starts checking in, not to invade your space, but because she genuinely cares. You'll mention a small problem, and a few days later she'll ask if it got better. You'll talk about a goal, and somehow she remembers, encourages you, supports you in quiet ways you didn't expect. When a woman truly loves you but stays silent, she starts building a space for you in her world. Not forcefully, not loudly, just quietly, piece by piece. She'll adjust her schedule to see you, even if it means cutting her own plans short. She'll cook your favorite meal or bring you something small that made her think of you. She doesn't announce these gestures, she just does them naturally, because that's what love does. It makes room for another soul, without even realizing it's happening. Most men miss this. They think love only shows through grand words or dramatic confessions. But the truth is, real love doesn't shout. It whispers through actions. It rearranges priorities. It creates space where there was none before. If she's going out of her way to make your life easier, checking if you got home safe, reminding you to rest, celebrating your little wins, that's her heart working behind the scenes. See, silence doesn't mean disinterest. Sometimes it means she's scared. Maybe she's been in situations where opening up only led to pain. So instead, she lets her care speak for her. She'll never tell you outright that she's falling, but you'll feel it in the way she's there. Steady, dependable, quietly showing up every time you need her. And that's how love in silence reveals itself, through the rhythm of her consistency, not the noise of her confession. 3. She listens like you're the only voice in the room. You'll know it when it happens. You're talking, maybe rambling about something random, a bad day, a dream, a memory, and she's there, fully locked in. No distractions, no scrolling on her phone, just you and her quiet attention. That's rare, and it means more than you think. When a woman loves you silently, she listens with her heart, not just her ears. She catches things you don't even remember saying. Weeks later, she'll bring up something small, your favorite movie, a place you want to visit, your dad's birthday. She stores your words because they mean something to her. You've become a part of her thoughts, part of her mental space. And for women like this, listening isn't a habit, it's a love language. Her silence doesn't mean she has nothing to say. It means she's learning you. She's observing how you think, how you respond, what makes you light up. She's building an emotional map of who you are, quietly, patiently. She doesn't want to interrupt you. She wants to understand you. Because for her, knowing you deeply feels safer than saying, "I love you," out loud. A woman who listens like that isn't just being kind, she's invested. She's emotionally connected to your inner world. She's trying to protect your peace, to feel your rhythm. And even if you're too distracted to notice, her mind is taking notes and her heart is taking care. Because real love doesn't always talk back. Sometimes it just listens completely, silently, and faithfully. 4. She protects your name when you're not around. You'll never see it directly, but you'll feel it through how others mention it, the way her tone changes when your name comes up, the quiet tension in her voice when someone criticizes you. When she loves you but can't say it, her defense becomes her confession. She won't let people twist your story or mock your flaws. She'll speak up, even subtly, just enough to protect your image. That's not friendship, that's loyalty disguised as composure. When you truly matter to a woman, protecting your reputation becomes instinctive. It's not about earning credit or attention, it's about love defending love. She can't stand hearing your name dragged through dirt. She can't sit silent while someone misjudges you. Even when you're not there, she stands for you, and that's rare. Women who love silently often express it this way, through defense, through care in absence. You might never hear her say, "I've got your back," but when the moment comes, you'll realize she always did. It's her subtle way of claiming you without saying the words. Because in her heart, you're already hers. She just hasn't said it yet. That's the kind of love that doesn't need an audience. It's private, it's proud, it's protective. And if you ever catch wind of her doing that, remember, that's her heart speaking up in the only way it knows how, quietly but fiercely. 5. She gets nervous around you. Love and fear share the same heartbeat. When a woman truly loves you but hides it, you'll see it in her nervousness. She fumbles her words, laughs a little too loud, adjusts her hair even when it doesn't need adjusting. She overthinks her replies. It's not because she's unsure of you, it's because she cares too much. Her silence isn't apathy, it's her way of trying to stay composed when her emotions are screaming underneath. You'll notice the little things, how she prepares before meeting you, how she tries to look her best, even if she pretends she didn't. When she's near, her whole body's alert, her posture, her eyes, her breathing, everything slightly different, slightly softer. That's not coincidence. That's her heart trying not to explode. Some women are calm around everyone, but when it comes to the one they truly care about, they lose their rhythm. They're afraid to say the wrong thing, afraid to expose their feelings too soon, so they hide behind jokes, smiles, and distractions. But if you look closely, you'll see the truth. Her anxiety is love's shadow. It's proof that she feels something real. 6. She asks about your future. Subtly. She won't say, "I want to be in your future," but she'll ask, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Would you ever settle down somewhere else? Do you want kids one day?" Those questions aren't curiosity, they're hope wrapped in caution. When a woman's in love silently, she's already building a small space for you in her imagination. She wants to know if your path can hold her presence. She's not being nosy, she's looking for alignment. She wants to see if your dreams could someday intertwine with hers. You'll feel it in her tone. Not pushy, just gentle curiosity. It's the way she studies your answers, how she reacts when you mention love or family. She's testing the waters, trying to see if you'd catch the unspoken meaning, because what she can't say directly, she hopes you'll hear between the lines. If she's asking about your future, it's because she secretly wants to be part of it. Simple as that. 7. She gets quiet when other women get close. This one's easy to miss but hard to fake. When other women enter the picture, someone compliments you, texts you, flirts with you, she changes. She doesn't cause drama or start arguments. Instead, she goes silent, withdraws a little, smiles less. That's not coldness, That's jealousy trying to stay dignified. She won't say a word, but you'll feel her energy shift. It's like the air thickens between you. She's hurting quietly, because in her heart she already feels connected to you. But since she never said it out loud, she doesn't have the right to claim it. So she hides behind silence, swallowing the pain, pretending it doesn't matter. That's one of the hardest forms of love, loving without ownership, watching you with someone else while pretending it doesn't sting, but it does, deeply. If you ever see that shift, her sudden distance, her change in tone, understand what it means. She's not being cold, she's just protecting her heart from breaking in front of you. And that's love. Raw, unspoken, and quietly loyal to the very end. What you should do when you notice these signs. If you're seeing more than one of these signs, pay attention. Because that woman isn't distant, she's just scared. Scared to lose, scared to hope, scared to speak love into a world that might not echo it back. So if you feel the same, don't wait for her to say it. Say it first. Show her she's safe to open up, because love like this, silent, patient, pure, is rare. And if you're lucky enough to find it, don't ignore it, because silence doesn't mean absence. Sometimes it's the loudest form of love there is. If this message made you pause for a moment, hit that like button, drop a comment with the word noticed, and remember, not all love speaks. Some love just stays, quietly, faithfully, until you finally learn to listen.